had to wait for the yard guys to shut all the noisy machinery off. So the front was over there. I just showed you. We come in this way whenever we come here. This breezeway kind of deck was not part of the main house. In fact, it ended right here, and the railing went across. It was just a porch. All this was added on that my mother paid for. My boyfriend and I just rebuilt all the stairs, put Trex this time. We did that in the front lanai as well. So this is, like I say, it's the side door. You come in from your garage area. Pretty wide hallway that my mom had very cluttered. Thank you very much. First of the two small rooms we were talking about. I can look on those plans there and get back to you on what the actual footage is. And this desk, this big beast, we might have to take it apart. This is that signal enhancer I was telling you about, Verizon. And we have all the Wi-Fi stuff in here. But, in my opinion, it'd be more centralized in the laundry room. This, guest bath. Guess you can see it okay. Everything's works. And this happens to have a bidet toilet seat for the water, which is kind of cool. We have one at home too. This is the other bedroom, identical to the one you just saw. Same thing. The TV goes to somebody, but they haven't picked it up. Okay, so kitchen. I don't know why this is seemingly so zoomed to me, this video. Let me stand back here. So yeah, it's, you know, all the cabinets are oak, which isn't exactly the going thing right now, but they're solid. The dishwasher and the stove will be replaced in that hood, stainless, because not only are they old, but my mom did get this trio fridge and it's stainless, so might as well match it up. Pretty basic. But this is the tile top, same as the floor, like I was saying. It's not really the same, actually. Now you brought it up. Oh, this is glossier. This is a different shape and it's glossier. I guess it's just the same color. Laundry room. Here's, you know, pantry, up and down. God, this video is so zoomy. Why is it so close? Laundry room. Here's your friendly green gecko that I'm spraying with Pine Sol to get rid of them, because those of us who live here don't like it. The water heater is only a couple years old. I have the receipt somewhere in the booklet. My boyfriend installed it, so it's, you know, you're good to go. I pulled the dryer out to clean back here because it was filthy. And in my opinion, and according to the plans, the dryer should be in that corner. Then it can vent directly out. But the plumber put the washer here, so shoot, I'd put it in the corner and put some kind of a table in the middle, cabinet or something. Lots of room in here. Pretty good size. Sink. Okay, I know I'm just spinning really fast. She had that little table and two chairs here, and this is where she spent all her time, and this is where we need new texture, which my boyfriend will do. I fill the holes and he'll put the texture. Living room area. All of this, like for instance, I'm not fond of it, of the tile, but hey, it works. I mean, it's usable until one decides what they want to do. The sink we just put in, a nice deeper sink. Not even 2 years, I don't think. She had that little shallow kind. Living room. Vaulted ceilings, hard to get a grasp on video. Maybe I should take pictures. This is the front lanai, which is pretty sizable too. It's really nice here because you just get a little bit of morning sun and then it's cool. All the rest of the day the sun goes the other way. And that's another set of stairs we replaced, but I haven't finished painting the pickets, hence the tape. That's been for what, a couple months now. All right. Again, there's ceiling fans all over the place. There's like 3 right here. There's one in the laundry room. Hall closet, nothing to brag about. Okay, so here's the master. Easily, this is a queen, easily can have a king. My mom had 2 3-drawer dressers on each side, and then after that, going to the corners of the walls, she had other containers, you know, cabinets or containers of things, storage, so it was plenty of room. She had 2 dressers on this wall, the cables on this wall, and she had a corner wicker cabinet in the back. We got to get new blinds to that window because I couldn't understand why there was an extra set in the garage, and I sold them because there was a curtain here so the window fan could be in the window box. Brilliant on my part. And then I'm going to get the full view so you can see. So this is the first part of the bathroom, the vanity area. I don't know how long it is. It's really long. It's like super long. And then you have the separate shower, tub shower, toilet back there. And then the walk-in, it's equally really long. The walk-in goes from here all the way to the same back wall as the bathroom. So it's hard to do in this video. Video just seems really zoomed for some reason. The minute I hit video instead of picture, it just went into a zoom. So yeah, see the things are, we have the archways. I forgot to show, I don't know if you saw them on the way in. There's 3 of them all together. One in the master as well. Probably just should take pictures. So they're, kind of cute. Bullnose on the drywall, light orange peel texturing. And then this, again, all this had to be, my mom had to pay to build all this on because there was no way to get out of here. They had stairs going from here, and they would have landed on the other side of the rock wall, which means the other property. And so this wraps all the way around. This is the area I was talking about. We do have some coconut trees. It has grown in a little bit lately because we haven't really been on it, but it's easy enough to hatch it that back. It's just junk trees. Coconut tree might be an issue for driving a trailer in. There's also the other side. You just have to look at it. And you know what? Those coconut trees are, a nuisance anyway. I mean, they load up. Once they get tall, they're harder to maintain. I just paid $300 to do the 6 in the front that are on the outside of the pool area. And he didn't really clean them clean like I wanted them. I wanted them perfectly clean, and then the tops like that. But young guy, trying to make some money, didn't really have the right equipment. This is the back of the garage and my scaffolding. And again, this lanai area stopped at where that little white table was. It used to just be a little porch. So that was also an addition to buying the house. And of course it's got to rain now. This here, we're going to put, we have the Trex and everything. My boyfriend's going to Trex this kind of almost like a way you can maybe lift it up and get underneath it. But we're going to Trex it from here, same level as this last step, all the way across onto the top of this pad, so that from that door back to the stairs will all be Trex. And of course it rains out here, so lots of benches to sit on. Pool area, here's the pump house. I just tarped it. It's going to have 2 doors painted like the main house. Here's the pool. It's so warm right now you could still jump in because it's humid. And it's a pretty big surround, and it gets icky like this, and you have to power wash it, and hence the idea of painting. It's not so hot on your feet when you paint, and it's easier to keep clean. And then I'm going to paint the top of that rock wall, unless of course you guys buy it and do something different. This has to come down. This fence is rotten. The plastic lattice is okay. This is why you don't want wood here. This is what happens, okay? Wood and metal. Metal rusts, wood rots. And plastic really doesn't last that long in the UVs. Just saying. Oh, we put all new outdoor fixtures. You live close to the ocean. There's salt. And you should have seen them. Well, actually, I have pictures of them if you want to be entertained. I mean, they were just rusted completely. There's another view of the backside. And here's the septic. That white top is a septic. This is the one for the drain field. And goes downhill from there. You wanted to know where it was. I have the as-built on that. I know I'm making you dizzy. Let's run out here real quick. So anyway, we're going to put a chain link to replace this fence because it's a little too open with the pool there. Maverick spraying for weeds in the rain. That's not going to work. Here's the garage. Still with stuff for sale. There's a cute little white table. There's a wicker. This is a queen wicker headboard. There's a queen bed in there. This is another queen headboard here. All my boyfriend's tools have to be everywhere, not in one spot. Oh, it's a the corner cabinet. I don't know what it's made of. It's really heavy, but it doesn't look like oak. I mean, I suppose it's real heavy. Blah, blah, blah. There's a sink in the corner. I don't want to do cuts and edits. That's why I'm not stopping the tape from rolling, or the video from rolling. So yeah, so there's tomatoes. There's all kinds of tomatoes growing. They just grow on their own out there. I mean, just continuously. So that's my mom's tomatoes. Then that fenced area in the corner has 2 string green bean racks. Of course, they died because we weren't around to take care of them. But you can plant a garden in there. And then view of the front that you already saw. My mom's orchids. I hope it's the same image. And then, of course, my boyfriend Lisa left over the lattice that he found out here. Grrr. This is just a useless side yard, I call them, when you don't do anything out here. And this is that other lot. So there's a whole swath there, and this is the back of the house. We cleaned out a lot of junk, trust me. So the stuff that's there is still usable. That's why we kept it. Okay, I think I can turn it off and take straight pictures.